Your angel is whispering this to you now. Please don't scroll away. Because this moment was arranged just for you. You are not here by accident. And your presence right now matters more than you know. I know your fingers tired. And I know your heart is heavier than you admit. I feel the weight you carry even when no one else notices it. I know you almost skipped this because hope feels dangerous right now. You have been disappointed before, and your soul learned to brace itself. But I am here, and I have always been here. I am closer than your breath and gentler than your thoughts. I am your guardian angel, sent to stand beside you in moments like this. I am speaking now because heaven does not want you to feel alone anymore. Something incredible is about to happen in your bank account. And it is not random. It is precise, intentional, and written into your divine timing. This shift is so delicately aligned that your spirit needed to hear this first. Not as pressure, but as preparation. If you leave before receiving this comfort, your heart will feel the absence of it. Not as punishment, but as a quiet sense that something meant for you passed by. So stay with me and breathe slowly with your whole being. Let your shoulders soften for just a moment. I have watched you cry in silence, holding yourself together when no one was looking. I have seen the tears you wiped away before they could fall. I have seen you check your balance late at night, hoping for relief. I have felt the fear that rises when numbers do not match your needs. I have seen the way your chest tightens when bills arrive. I have heard the sigh you release when you feel trapped. I have seen you pretend you are fine when you are breaking inside. You have mastered the art of surviving quietly. You smile for others, offering strength you barely have. But when you are alone, your soul feels exhausted and worn thin. You wonder how much longer you can hold on. You ask heaven questions you never say out loud. You wonder if anyone sees your effort or values your endurance. You wonder if your prayers have been lost in the silence. I see you, and I have never stopped seeing you. Every sacrifice has been recorded in light. I see every prayer whispered into a pillow. I see every moment you chose faith while fear screamed louder. And I promise you this. Heaven is moving now. Heaven is moving now. Even if the world around you looks unchanged. What is shifting is happening quietly. Behind the veil you cannot see. There are doors opening that were once sealed shut. There are hands arranging details you never could have planned. You have been protected more times than you realize. Delays you resented were actually divine shields. What felt like rejection was often redirection. What felt like loss was sometimes mercy in disguise. I stood beside you when money slipped through your fingers. I held you steady when fear told you it was over. I whispered calm into your spirit when panic tried to take over. Even when you did not hear me, I was there. There were moments you almost gave up. Moments you thought heaven had forgotten your name. But I have been guarding what belongs to you. I have been protecting what is meant to arrive intact. Your bank account is not just numbers to heaven. It represents safety, dignity, rest, and peace for you. Heaven understands the stress you carry about survival. God is not ashamed of your need. You were never weak for worrying. You were human. And you were hurting. There is provision being released in layers. Not all at once, but exactly as you can receive it. A breakthrough is forming that will feel sudden to you, but it has been preparing for longer than you know. Someone is about to remember you. An opportunity is about to circle back. A decision is about to lean in your favor. A transfer, a refund, a payment, or an opening is aligning. This is not coincidence. This is correction. What was blocked is loosening. What was delayed is gaining momentum. I need you to hear this gently. You are not being punished. You are being repositioned. You are being lifted out of survival mode. Soon, you will breathe without counting every cost. Soon, sleep will come easier. Soon, the tightness in your chest will soften. Soon, Relief will replace dread. But until that moment arrives, do not lose faith. Do not speak defeat over your future. Your words matter more now than ever. Your belief is opening space for miracles. I know you are tired of waiting. I know patience feels painful, but timing is protecting you. Rushing would have cost you more. What is coming is stable. What is coming will last. It will not disappear as quickly as past blessings did. This one carries peace with it. I will stay with you through every step. You will not walk into this season alone. When doubt rises, return to this moment. Remember that heaven spoke to you personally. Hold on just a little longer. Your breakthrough is closer than your fear suggests. Trust the unseen work. Trust the love surrounding you right now. And remember this promise from heaven. You are watched, protected, and provided for. What is coming will restore your hope, and your heart will finally rest. I am still here with you, and I am not finished speaking. Heaven does not rush messages meant to heal a wounded heart. There are nights coming soon where you will look back at this moment. You will realize this was the turning point you didn't recognize at the time. You have been living in constant calculation, measuring every choice by fear instead of desire. That season is beginning to loosen its grip. You are stepping out of constant survival. Your spirit has been trained by hardship, but it is about to be reintroduced to ease. I know you are afraid to believe this. Hope has hurt you before, but this is not false hope. This is preparation. Something is being rearranged quietly. Accounts, approvals, systems, and decisions are aligning. What felt delayed was never denied. It was waiting for the exact right moment. You could not have received it earlier without losing peace. You could not have sustained it before now. You have grown. You have endured. Your wisdom has been forged through pressure. And heaven trusts you with what is coming. I have shielded you from unseen loss. I have redirected paths you never knew would harm you. There were financial doors you begged to open. Those doors had storms behind them, so I closed them gently. Even when you cried, you thought silence meant absence. But silence was protection. Now the atmosphere around you is changing. You may feel it as restlessness or expectation. That is your spirit sensing movement. That is heaven signaling a shift. Watch for small signs. An unexpected message. A conversation that feels oddly timed. A chance opportunity that doesn't feel forced. Do not dismiss these moments. They are breadcrumbs of provision. Your bank account will reflect this shift. Not just in numbers, but in how you feel when you look at it. Fear will no longer speak first. Relief will. This blessing will not demand your exhaustion. It will not require you to break yourself to keep it. It will come with stability and with peace. I need you to release shame now. Shame has no place in what is arriving. You are not behind. You are being prepared. You are not forgotten. You are being guarded. You are not failing. You were surviving something difficult, and you survived. That matters to heaven. When the increase comes, receive it without guilt. You do not need to explain or justify it. This is not luck. This is alignment. You will be able to breathe again. You will be able to plan again. Your mind will stop racing at night. Your body will finally rest. I will continue walking beside you. I do not leave when the blessing arrives. I stay to help you keep peace. I stay to help you trust again. So hold faith gently, not forcefully. Let belief be soft and open. Everything you need is being released at the right time, and that time is drawing near. Remember this promise from heaven. You are carried, covered, and cared for. What is about to happen will confirm this message, and your heart will know it was real. I am still watching over you. Even now as you read these words, my presence has not faded, and my promise has not weakened. There's a tenderness returning to your spirit. You may not fully notice it yet, but it is there. You have been living with guarded expectations. Protecting yourself from disappointment became a habit. Heaven understands why. You were hurt while hoping before. But this season is different. This one carries confirmation. What is forming will not tease you and disappear. It will arrive and stay. I have seen the generosity in your heart. Even when you had little, you gave love freely. You worried about others while neglecting your own needs. Heaven noticed that too. Provision is not just for survival. It is also for rest and joy. You deserve ease without apology. You deserve relief without fear. Your struggle did not disqualify you. It refined you. Your tears were not wasted. They watered something sacred. Soon you will notice things changing subtly. Your thoughts will feel lighter. Your prayers will feel closer to answers. Your intuition will feel clearer. This is alignment settling in. This is order replacing chaos. There are angels assigned to protect what is coming to you. Nothing meant for you will be intercepted. What arrives will arrive whole. What is deposited will not drain away. You will learn to trust stability again. You will learn that peace can last. Do not fear joy when it shows up. Joy is not temporary punishment. It is a gift you are allowed to keep. Heaven does not tease its children. You may feel emotional for no clear reason. That is your soul releasing old weight. Let the tears fall if they come. They are not sadness leaving. They are relief arriving early. I am asking you gently to release control. You have carried too much. Alone. You do not have to figure everything out. You do not have to force outcomes. Trust is your assignment now. Rest is part of your obedience. What is being prepared for your bank account is connected to your purpose. It will support more than bills. It will support your healing. It will support your future choices. It will give you room to say no to what drains you, and yes to what restores you. What happens? You may be tempted to doubt. You may wonder if it will disappear. But I will whisper peace then too. I will remind you this was promised. You are not late. You arrived exactly on time. The universe did not overlook you. Heaven never does. Stay open. Stay gentle with yourself. You are being led into calmer waters, and I am walking beside you every step. Hold this truth close to your heart. Your breakthrough is real. Your provision is near, and you are deeply, eternally loved. I am not leaving you here, and I am not growing quiet. My voice stays steady because your heart still needs reassurance. There is a soft unfolding happening in your life. It is gentle so it does not scare you away. You have been living with tension for so long that calm feels unfamiliar. But calm is learning your name again. I know you replay old mistakes in your mind. I know you wonder if one wrong choice ruined everything. Hear me clearly now. Nothing you did canceled what was meant for you. Grace corrected what effort could not. Mercy filled in the gaps you feared were permanent. What is coming to your bank account is not just money. It is validation that you were never abandoned. It is proof that heaven heard you when you felt ignored. It is reassurance that you are supported. You have been strong for too long, strong in ways that drained you. Soon, you will be allowed to soften. Soon, you will lean instead of brace. I see how carefully you spend. I see how often you go without. You learn to make miracles out of very little. Now heaven is making room for more. There is a flow returning to your life, a circulation of give and receive. You will not have to chase this blessing. It will meet you where you are. Watch how naturally it unfolds. Watch how it fits without strain. This is how you will know it is divine. It will not steal your peace. You may feel an urge to clean, organize, or prepare. That is your spirit making space. You may feel prompted to forgive yourself. That is your heart healing in advance. Let these things happen. They are signs, not coincidences. I am reminding you now. You are worthy of good news. You are worthy of overflow without collapse. You are worthy of rest after effort. When you see the change, pause. Breathe in slowly. Let gratitude rise without fear. Let joy exist without defense. This moment has been watched over, protected from harm and delay. I have guarded you in ways you will only understand later. I have stood between you and what would have broken you. You were never alone in this struggle. You were accompanied every step. If doubt returns tomorrow, come back to this truth. Heaven spoke to you personally. This message found you because you were ready to receive it. Your heart opened just enough. Hold on to faith. Not tightly, but tenderly. Let it rest in your chest like a steady light. What is about to happen will ease your mind. It will confirm your prayers. And when it does, remember this promise. You are divinely provided for. You are divinely protected. And your life is unfolding exactly as it should. I am your guardian angel, and I am still here. I remain with you in this quiet space, holding your thoughts with care. Nothing about you is overlooked, and nothing about this moment is random. Your heart has been learning how to trust again. Even reading this is an act of courage you didn't notice. You have been asking for a sign without asking out loud. This calm you feel right now is part of that answer. Heaven does not shout when a soul is tender. It speaks softly so you can receive without fear. You have carried worry like a second heartbeat. Soon, peace will become the rhythm you recognize. There's a release coming that will surprise you. It will feel ordinary on the surface, but sacred underneath. You will look at numbers and feel steadiness instead of panic. You will notice your shoulders drop without effort. That is how you will know the shift has begun. Your body will respond before your mind catches up. Do not rush to tell yourself it is temporary. Let yourself believe stability can last. I am teaching you how to receive without bracing, how to accept help without shame. You were never meant to do everything alone. You were meant to be supported. Your past scarcity taught you wisdom. It does not get to define your future. What arrives will not ask you to betray yourself. It will align with who you are becoming. You may feel gratitude mixed with disbelief. That is normal when healing begins. Let both exist without judgment. You are allowed to feel slowly. I am surrounding you with reassurance right now. So when change comes, you recognize it as safe. This next chapter will not demand constant vigilance. It will invite presence. You will have space to dream again, space to choose, not just react. Remember how it felt to read these words. Carry that feeling forward gently. Faith does not require force. It only asks for openness. If your mind wanders back to fear, breathe and return. You are being guided with patience. Everything unfolding is working together quietly. Nothing is late, and nothing is lost. You are standing at the edge of relief, not because you earned it perfectly, but because love intervened. Stay here for a moment longer. Let peace settle where tension lived. This is not the end of the message. It is the beginning of trust. And I am still with you. I am still with you. Breathing patience into this moment. Nothing is pulling me away, and nothing is rushing you forward. Your soul has been holding its breath for a long time. This is where you finally exhale. You have learned to expect the worst, so it hurts less. But heaven is gently undoing that habit now. You are allowed to expect good again, not recklessly, but faithfully. I see the way you flinch when hope gets close. I know disappointment trained that reflex. But this time, hope is not here to trick you. It is here to stay. There is a quiet correction happening in your life. Balance is being restored where strain lived too long. You will notice small mercies first. Tiny confirmations that make you pause. A bill handled easier than expected. A resource appearing at the right moment. A sense of, I can manage this, returning. These are not accidents. They are previews. Heaven does not overwhelm fragile hearts. It rebuilds them gently. I want you to know this clearly. You are not being tested right now. You are being comforted. You are being repositioned into safety. What is shifting financially is tied to your sense of worth. Heaven wants you to feel secure again. Security allows kindness to flow freely. Security allows creativity to return. You have more to offer this world than survival. And you are about to remember that. I have watched you put your dreams on hold. You told yourself later, too many times. Later is approaching now. Not all at once, but steadily. There will be a moment when you realize you are no longer afraid to look ahead. That realization will feel like sunlight after a long winter. I am guarding your peace as fiercely as your provision, because peace is part of the blessing. What comes next will not require you to abandon yourself. It will honor who you are. You will not have to prove your worth through exhaustion anymore. Rest will become productive again. When fear whispers that this won't last, answer gently. Say, I am allowed to receive. Say, this was promised. Say, I am supported. Your voice matters in this season. Speak kindness over your own life. I know you still have questions. You wonder how and when. You wonder what it will look like. Those details are being handled. Your assignment is simpler. Stay open. Stay present. Stay kind to yourself. You are learning a new rhythm, one that does not revolve around panic. I will keep walking beside you as this unfolds. I will keep reminding you when you forget. This message did not find you randomly. It found you because your heart was ready. Let that be enough for now. You are safe in this moment. What is coming will meet you gently. And when it does, you will recognize it, because peace will arrive with it. I am your guardian angel, and I am still here, watching over you. I am still here, steady and near, holding the quiet around you. Nothing has ended, and nothing has slipped away. Your life is not fragile the way fear told you it was. It has been resilient. Even when you felt weak, you have survived chapters that should have broken you. That strength did not come from nowhere. It came from unseen help. It came from love surrounding you. There were moments you felt abandoned. Those were moments I held you closest. When you thought no one noticed your effort, heaven was watching. When you felt invisible, you were being protected. I know you worry about tomorrow. I know the future sometimes feels like a threat, but tomorrow is being softened for you. Edges are being rounded. Sharp turns are being redirected. What once felt dangerous will feel manageable. You are not walking toward loss. You are walking toward stabilization. The ground beneath you is becoming firmer. You will feel it soon. Your heart has been in constant alert, waiting for the next problem. That alertness will quiet. Peace will take its place slowly. I want you to notice something right now. You are still here, still breathing, still hoping, even quietly. That alone tells heaven everything it needs to know about you. You did not quit, and because you stayed. Things are shifting, because you endured. Provision is aligning. Your bank account will reflect this change. But more importantly, your nervous system will. You will feel safer inside your own body. You will stop bracing for impact. This is part of the miracle too. Healing is not only external. I am teaching you that you can trust the flow again. That support does not always disappear. When the blessing arrives, let land. Do not rush past it. Pause. Give thanks. Let your soul register that something good stayed. That something good arrived without pain attached. You are allowed to enjoy this. You are allowed to smile without fear. Nothing bad follows this moment. Nothing is being taken to balance it out. This is not a test. This is a gift. I am still watching the details. I am still guarding the timing. You do not need to strain. You do not need to chase. What belongs to you is finding you, and it will recognize you when it arrives. Hold faith like a candle, not a weapon. Let it glow, not fight. You are doing better than you think. You are closer than you realize. Stay with this calm a little longer. Let it teach you something new. You are safe right now. You are guided right now. And I am still here. I remain with you in this stillness, because your heart is still opening. There is no rush, and there is no ending yet. You have been living as if everything could fall apart at any second. That constant readiness has been exhausting you. Heaven is easing that grip now. You are being taught that not everything collapses. Some things stabilize. Some things improve. Some things arrive and stay. I know you learn to expect loss after gain. That pattern is being broken. This season is not repeating the past. It is correcting it. You are stepping into a gentler timeline. One where provision does not vanish overnight. One where support feels consistent. One where peace has room to grow. You may not trust this fully yet. That is okay. Trust does not need to be perfect. It only needs to be willing. Your willingness brought you here. Your openness is already working. I want you to release one thought now. The thought that you are always one step away from disaster. That belief kept you alert. But it also kept you tired. You no longer need it. You are being held in a safer space, even when you cannot see how. The provision coming is not fragile. It will not shatter under pressure. It is supported by wisdom and timing. It is surrounded by protection. You will notice your reactions changing. Less panic, more clarity, more steadiness. That is a sign of alignment. That is healing catching up with reality. I am proud of you for staying, for listening even when doubt whispered. Your presence here matters. Your endurance matters. Nothing about your struggle was meaningless. It shaped you without destroying you. Soon you will look back and understand why it took this path, not with pain, but with peace. For now, stay here. Let calm continue its work. You are not waiting alone. You are not walking unseen. What is unfolding will meet you gently. It will confirm everything your heart needed to hear. And when it does, you will remember this moment. You will remember that heaven spoke softly first. I am your guardian angel. I am still here. And I will remain with you as this promise becomes real. I am still here. And I am not stepping away from you. Your heart is still being held in light. There are layers of fear loosening now. They are falling away quietly, without force. You carried them because you had to survive. You do not need them where you are going. You are allowed to feel safe without explanation. You are allowed to feel supported without proof. Heaven is not asking you to convince yourself. It is inviting you to receive. There is a softness returning to your inner world. That softness is strength coming back online. You have been living from your edges. Soon you will live from your center again. Your breath will deepen. Your thoughts will slow. Your heart will stop racing toward worst-case scenarios. This is part of the miracle. I know you learned to prepare for disappointment. Preparation felt like control. But control was never meant to be your burden. Trust is lighter. And trust is growing in you right now. There's a sense of grounding arriving, like standing on solid earth after long water. You are not floating anymore. You are being anchored. The provision coming will feel anchored too. Not fleeting, not fragile, not conditional. It will support your life, not consume it. It will serve you, not trap you. You will not need to fear every expense. You will not need to count every breath. There will be room. There will be margin. I am guiding you toward steadiness, toward a life that does not constantly alarm you. You have done enough proving, enough striving. Now comes receiving. Now comes repair. You may notice your body responding before your mind does. A sense of calm without a clear reason. That is your nervous system believing again. That is safety entering your awareness. Nothing is wrong with you for being cautious. But you do not need to live braced forever. You are being gently unarmed. Fear is being disarmed by love. I want you to hear this clearly. You are not about to lose everything. You are about to stabilize. You are about to rise quietly. No chaos announcement. No dramatic collapse before the blessing. Just a steady turning. Just a calm arrival. You will look back and realize it happened naturally. That peace replaced panic without asking permission. And you will smile softly because you survived long enough to see it. Stay present with me. Let this truth settle. You are being carried into a gentler chapter, and I am walking beside you as it unfolds. I am your guardian angel, and I am still here. I am still here. And nothing has faded or weakened. This calm you feel is not the end of the message. It is the doorway into what comes next. You have spent so long listening for danger that silence felt suspicious. But this silence is safety arriving. You do not need to brace yourself right now. Nothing is about to fall apart. You are not missing anything. You are exactly where you need to be. There is a quiet confidence beginning to grow inside you. It is subtle, but it is real. You may notice yourself standing a little straighter, breathing a little deeper. That is your spirit remembering who you are, not the version shaped by fear, the version shaped by truth. I know you have been disappointed by timing before, promises that came too late or not at all. This timing is different. It is intentional. Everything aligning now had to wait until you were ready to receive it without breaking. You are ready now, ready to hold stability, ready to hold peace, ready to hold blessing without panic. Your bank account is about to reflect a deeper correction, a correction of imbalance, where stress outweighed support, where effort outweighed return. This correction will feel fair. It will feel grounding. You will not have to ask, "Why me?" You will simply say, "Finally, I want you to remember something important. You never failed heaven. You never disappointed your angels. You never exhausted divine patience. You were learning. You were enduring. And endurance has an expiration date. That date is approaching. Quietly. You may still have moments of doubt. That does not cancel what is coming. Faith does not mean never doubting. It means continuing despite doubt. You have done that. Again and again. Your persistence matters. Your softness matters too. You are not invisible to the unseen. You are known. You are recognized. You are protected. The breakthrough will not announce itself loudly. It will simply arrive and stay. You will adjust to it slowly, like eyes adjusting to light. And one day you will realize you stopped worrying the way you used to. That constant knot will be gone. That is when you will understand the miracle fully, not in a rush of emotion, but in peace. Until then, stay gentle with yourself. You are in transition, a holy transition, a protected one. I am watching every detail. I am guarding every step. Nothing meant for you will miss you. Nothing arriving will harm you. You are safe in this unfolding. You are loved in it. And I am still here. I am still here with you. And my presence has not thinned or drifted. This message is still unfolding because your healing is still unfolding. You are not lingering too long. You are resting where you were meant to pause. There's a gentleness wrapping around your thoughts now. That is not imagination. That is reassurance settling into your spirit. You have been trained by hardship to stay alert, to scan for danger even during calm. Heaven is retraining you now, teaching you that calm can be trusted. Nothing bad is hiding behind this peace. Nothing is waiting to take it away. This moment is safe, and the moments coming are safer than you expect. I know you sometimes wonder if you are asking for too much, if hoping for relief makes you selfish. Hear this clearly. Your need does not offend heaven. Your desire for stability is holy. Your longing for rest is valid. You were never meant to live in constant strain. You were meant to live supported. The provision coming to you is not indulgence. It is restoration. It is balance being returned where imbalance lived too long. It is justice arriving quietly. You may feel moments of disbelief when things begin to improve. That disbelief will soften with time. You do not need to rush belief. Let belief grow naturally. You have earned the right to move slowly. You have earned the right to feel safe again. I see how carefully you carry responsibility, how deeply you care about not failing. That care will now be met with support. You will not carry everything alone anymore. There is help coming through ordinary channels, but it is guided by divine hands. Systems will work in your favor. People will show up unexpectedly. Timing will align without forcing, and you will feel steadiness returning. Your bank account will change, but so will your relationship with money. Fear will loosen its grip. Trust will begin to grow. You will stop associating finances with panic and start associating them with flow. This is a deeper miracle than numbers. It is freedom returning to your nervous system. I want you to notice something else. You are still reading. That means your spirit is still open, still hoping, even gently. That hope is enough. That openness is enough. You do not need to prove faith. You only need to allow it. I am guarding you through this transition, through the quiet changes and the visible ones. Nothing will arrive too early. Nothing will arrive too late. Everything is being delivered at the moment it can bless you fully, not overwhelm you. Stay present. Stay kind to yourself. You are not behind. You are right on time. This unfolding is steady and protected, and I am walking beside you through all of it. I am your guardian angel. I am still here, and I will not leave as this promise becomes real.